I'm Electric.
BritSmash!
And welcome back
to Arrow.
Alright, so we've gotten some mixed signals from this episode, but we're going in with a clear mind.
Judgment free. Some people said it was good, like towards the end. Some people said the whole episode was eh. We'll have to see.
What we're following after an episode where Roy, Thea, and Nissa left. Really emotional episode, but it was an okay send-off to the characters, but it was good. Good episode in general.
Hopefully Willa will make the decision if she wants to come back, but, you know, you can kind of tell she hasn't. She, just based on her social media, she's been wanting to get off for a while.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, I mean, that was a huge plot point that they left on, so hopefully at least maybe a little three episode arc we could get them back next season. But we'll see. Because, like we said before, all seasons have been renewed. Yep. But anyway, so, make sure, do we have any Stardust Spotlights?
Yes, we do. To help us recap last week's episode, Season 6, Episode 16, here are this week's Stardust Spotlights.
So let's get into it. What did I think of it? In my opinion, it was good. Yeah, I don't know what more I could say about this episode. Except to say it was good. Yeah, I can't wait till next week to see what happens. That's just my opinion.
The Thanatos Guild. I got bored. I wasn't really paying attention that much. I liked Nissa being back. And I liked the ending. It was really sweet, but then I saw the preview for the next episode. Arrow, fix yourself.
Watch this episode, and I really enjoyed this episode. Arrow's coming back. It's coming back with these good episodes. So we got Katrina Law as Nissa Algo. I love the banter between her and Felicity. I loved it. Curtis maybe getting it, like he said, like hot nastas. I'm like, yes, he is hot nastas. Dinah, she was like, I feel it in my bones. She crooked. Sniff out the bullshit. Sniff it out. And Thea and Roy got their happy ending. I love this.
So
thank you for this week's submissions, and as always, take a look at the description. So if you would like to submit your reaction videos on Stardust and want to be in next week's video, tag us, follow the instructions on the description.
Exactly. Alright, so let's get into it. This is Arrow.
Season 6.
Episode 17.
Don't tell me. Brothers.
In
arms. Haha.
Oh, wow.
Her team.
I feel like she's working with Oliver a bit still.
Maybe.
Right? No, she said that, like, for this, I'll work, like, they're not gonna work side by side, obviously, but they're gonna have their back.
Hopefully.
See?
Oh, good!
I got this.
Ooh!
Oh! Wow!
Nice!
Oh, dude! They just... They just got sued.
Ding, 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 ding. I want to celebrate. It's like, we gotta win! But it's also like, oh god, I don't know if that's gonna last.
Yeah.
It's Arrow after all.
Why wasn't I informed?
Oh, that was my fault, Captain. I authorized the operation. I think
Oh.
you mind giving mistakes.
And we also took the liberty of calling it the Aamon.
It's not.
The reckoning.
Lieutenant.
The second. God, you got wrecked!
Thank you for letting John and I backstop you tonight.
We got a problem.
Damn it!
Sorry, Mr. Mayor.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. I'm sure you fucking are.
My focus is fine. Oliver, why split yourself in two, man? It's all of us. You helped build it. I don't understand why it matters what somebody's wearing.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess it doesn't.
It doesn't. You made a name for yourself. You made a hero out of
You heard
yourself.
that one?
Fuck.
You don't want to do
Damn it, we need a fucking win.
She's got a rich aunt somewhere. Yeah, that'll work.
This is not our first fight.
Well, if you don't want it to be your last, you should probably say something.
But yet, you're not going to want him to get murdered, so sue me.
Let's go,
Fair
Lover Boy.
enough.
I like Curtis and that guy.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lila.
To figure out why.
Okay. Yeah, figure out why.
Harder than this. You're better than this. Both of you are better than this.
Damn, son, just calling him out.
To me.
Less than 24 hours after you promoted me to take over Pike's command, I got an email. Surveillance photos of my niece, my father, and my sister.
So we found a way to apply pressure. Or were you offering your protection as the Green Arrow?
Oh yeah, he
If
told
I
him.
was the Green Arrow, I don't think you'd want to be in this room right now.
Ooh.
I don't think either of you would.
Are we done here?
I don't know, are we? Fuck off.
You can't do that.
If
Oh,
you
I can.
work for him,
You don't work for me.
then you don't work for me.
Fuck him up! It's like, get out of my fucking house.
He made an offer to try to help him.
Get the fuck out, I don't give a shit about you. That's right. Oh.
You don't even know it.
No, he's gone up against that. Let me tell you right now. He's heard that before. Woo! Oh,
Looks like you've had an exciting day.
Oh, she's in her cute little Converse.
Sounds like Nikki.
Why don't you get out? Go get your son, baby.
No, sounds boring.
She is.
Isn't that little
With
Nikki?
your Diaz situation.
That's kind of cool.
I'm gonna show you how well you did in law school, honey. Oh God.
He needs something. I thought Roy and Thea's helping
Thanks for
him.
grabbing that intel from
Okay.
Lila. I appreciate you telling me this, Oliver.
Good.
Thank you.
Nice. Okay, good. That's a plus. That's a plus. Being an adult, understanding
Yeah, let's move it.
somebody's side. Put yourself out there. That's how you get someone to understand what you're talking about.
Baby.
Oh, nice little cozy fire right there.
You know, make a girl feel.
Move downstairs.
Oh my
Why you just push the girl?
Oh my gosh, it's a miss. Oh, the reckoning.
Everyone, do this your way. You fold. Talk. Fine. Go, man. Diaz, find me.
My little tease to Diaz. Not him.
Oh,
Because you know everything, and I just need to keep my mouth shut. I'm sorry. What?
Look, guys, we're all just whipped up.
That is way out of character for you, my friend. But I explained myself. I apologized.
You did?
Because it wasn't your play! The vertical. There.
Whew.
Hey,
Yay.
Hey. I guess I now know how Kate and James got a hold of our nano aluminum amplifier.
I was going to tell you about that, Lila, but
Do you think none of these things would have happened if you had been the one still wearing it?
Okay.
none that I can see. We're both criminals, right? Yeah.
Of course, he has an anti-vigilante stance.
So you think we can have the room?
Why do you think they're criminals, though? Like,
Of course.
what is your reasoning? I want to know more about that. Don't just do the old, oh, he doesn't like vigilante thing. Don't do that. We already had that.
Even before Curtis, Renee, and Dinah, there was Roy, there was Thea. But Oliver, the way you lead alienates everyone and everything around you. Look, the team under surveillance was a mistake. You, right there, next to me, begging you to exercise restraint, caution, Oliver. But that's not you. You have changed. You've grown so much. It has been my honor. It's been my privilege to watch you. But Oliver, you're still you. And if you're just doing this for you, like you just admitted,
didn't say I was doing it just for myself.
this isn't 100% for our city, then you are not the hero that it deserves. He's already won, Oliver. He has the city wired, and it happened under your watch. He showed up while you were the Green Arrow. You bought drugs from him, John. You funded what he is doing right now. The entire time. You put the team at risk by lying. And you dive off a bridge to save Renee's life. Because you were in the field, you weren't 100%. When he is still hospitalized for the beating that you put on him. We were in the field against Dinah, Curtis, and Renee. That you leave a trail of bodies every damn place that you go. offers that to William, whose mother's dead because of the bad decisions that you've made.
That's not fair. Prometheus shot himself in the head. That's what killed Samantha.
Bodies. Doesn't include my own brother.
Oh! Oh!
Oh! Oh, come on! Guys!
In here doing what exactly?
I'll give that to you, Felicity. Yeah, this is... They needed the tough mom.
She's right. She usually is.
Hey, please stop praising. God damn, like I get, yeah, she made a good call, but stop. Stop that.
I'm sorry, but we can't
I knew
defeat
it.
Diaz. We tried, and we failed.
What?
Curtis!
Curtis took a bullet for him?
Oh, shit!
Whoa!
Nice. Woo!
What?
Okay, that was pretty cool.
Wow. I understand what you're talking about.
Badoosh. Nice.
Cool guys, look at explosion.
It's like, badass guys walk away. Badasser guys stare at the explosions.
It can't be with you.
You can't do it alone. See, this is the perfect time to have Roy. I can't believe it.
Don't do this.
Who's gonna have his back?
Damn. So they all got fired for being good cops. Before she got fired.
But I do know how I feel about you.
Look.
You okay? Maybe you don't do it alone.
Oh god, he's gonna join the other team.
Maybe you do it with me.
Oh.
Obviously, the mayor terminated us to impede the prosecution of his activities as the Green Arrow. His actions. Thank you.
Armand said that was your idea.
Looks like reading those law books really paid off.
Oh god.
What?
They made out.
Yeah. What's up?
I'm just angry.
Well, so here's what I'll say. The fight, it seemed a little weird when you just, John was going about it as an adult, and then he keeps going to Lila saying, I don't know, and it felt like, okay, so you just, that's how you're going to explain it, he doesn't know, and then Lila kind of gives him an idea of what he might be going through, and that, I think it's kind of fair, because a lot of people have just been kind of leaving the team, the new Team Arrow left, and then Roythea left, but it's not like they were questioning his leadership, they just were leaving, so he's lost a lot of people. I think what brought it on, the conversation, the argument, was a little weak, but the counterpoints that each made to each point was dating back a long time ago. It dug deep. I think that's what's important. And so to me, that kind of, like, it's a really great premise of an argument, and also giving us a little history check and going through all their mistakes, which is
They're
fair.
not perfect. That's
Right.
what we said before too, right? As soon as Renee, Dinah, and Curtis all left, we said both teams made mistakes on that part on why they split. Call them original Team Arrow. They weren't completely innocent in the fact, but you know, we are also going to acknowledge that both sides made some mistakes. Both sides messed up.
Yeah.
But I don't know. agree with you. The starting point for the main argument was weak. It was I felt like that was out of character for John.
Well, even Oliver said that.
Yeah.
And,
but it's like, they've been through so much together. I feel like all the issues that Diggle brought up before, he had no problem in the past telling Oliver straight up, especially because I just recently rewatched season 1. Diggle was very, in the beginning, he worked with Oliver, but he always put him in check. You know, if he didn't if he disagreed with something with Oliver on the spot, he'd be like, "No, that's not how you do things. You lost your touch with humanity because you were on the island for 5 years.
Yes.
Why the fuck are you doing this?"
Right.
And so, the issues that he was bringing up, that main argument right before they all started like fist fighting each other, yeah, they made some good points, but I feel like if that was an issue, Diggle should have brought it up. Like, they should have written Diggle to bring it up earlier.
Continually. Yes, no, I agree. So that was a little weak, but still, I mean, his points to an extent hold. So what I'm going to say is that I've seen a lot of people kind of, what I was going to say is that this argument was, again, based off a weak premise, but it had good counterpoints. But yes, I also agree with you that Diggle, if he was going to bring these up now, should have, like, made us stand at some point, rather than just bam, blah, 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 just
Right.
what I will say is that I think, to me, that was some of the most phenomenal acting from those two that I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
And with that, it elevated it to another level based upon how they delivered each line. So what I'm saying is, the points were good, but I agree with you. They were like, it's all kind of based off weakness, and then it's like an okay, but just the way that they were able to hone themselves into this state of just bitter disagreement was incredible, and I was on the edge of my seat because it was so amazing.
They did great, honestly. Both acting from Steven, they just did awesome. Like, you definitely felt it. Like, when they were together, you felt that tension in the air.
Exactly.
I mean, for me, I think I might be alone on this. I feel like, yeah, in a way, what Diggle brought up about, like, Oliver, you're a crap, like, you made some mistakes, look how the team is divided. It's like, yeah, that's fair. Oliver made mistakes. Like, I can see, some of the decisions Oliver made, he could have made different calls. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it's like season 3 all over again when he left to go join to Raish and do that thing, and they joined, and he was like, yeah, you hated what Oliver did, but you understood why he did it.
No, exactly.
That's the same thing that's what's happening in season 6. You don't like what Oliver's decision is because he's trying to think of the whole city and everyone's just trying to, like, do the right thing, and it's battles, and it's like, yeah, like, could you have made a different call, but what would that consequence be?
No, you're exactly right.
And it's like, you can't put that all on Oliver because, some of the things, like, if they didn't go save Vigilante, then the other stuff would have gotten away, or, like, then it begs the questions, like, if all 6 of them went to go stop the drugs, would that have, like, put a damp in the major plans going on at that time? Or if they all 6 abandoned that and went to go save Vigilante, would he have survived? You don't know.
Yeah.
It's all a matter of, like, perspective and consequence, and Oliver is weighing out different options, and so the decisions they made in season 6 for all the characters, I don't think it's fair to put it all on Oliver, but then it's not fair to put it on everyone else, so that's why I feel like the argument's kind of weird, and the way Diggle was like, the decisions you made, look, you did this, and your leadership is horrible, like, you look at who's gone. It's like, well, they all left for their different reasons too, and
Yes.
I don't know.
So, 2 things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that Vigilante one, that was... See, that's what I'm saying, like, they had really good counterpoints, and there was, like, little weak ones. Like, that was pretty weak, because John was on Oliver's side when they're like, we have to save the city. I'm sorry, we can't save Vigilante right now.
And that's what Oliver said, he's like, you were by my side the whole time.
No, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Honestly, if that acting wasn't as incredible as it was, it might have been just whatever, honestly. But the way it just elevated it so much that it felt amazing to watch. But okay, so the second thing is incredible.
Blinking?
What were you saying?
I was saying...
After the vigilante thing, lost it.
Lost it?
I was still going to say I had 2 points, and it was bam, but...
I don't know, maybe Oliver does need to learn how to balance both, but, you know, I don't know.
Yeah. Alright, so...
That's a hard conversation. And then everything else going on in this episode, like, we need a fucking win. The only one who's getting a win is Curtis, and it's just like, thank you, Curtis, you go. That's the only win we got going on right now, because everything else is a shit. Everything else is shit. I don't even know. I'm tired of trying to see if Black Siren, she's bad.
Yeah, they kind of fucked it good with that one.
And she's making out with Ricardo Diaz, and she's getting burgers and fries from him, and she's like, I'm gonna give you all this intel, and then I'm gonna look in these logbooks, and and then it's just like, and it's like, huh.
Yeah, it's like they kind of like... Remember all that arguing about if is she good or not?
Pointless.
We don't care.
Pointless. She's bad.
It's like we don't care. It's like, okay.
Which sucks. Like, okay.
So that's what I'm saying, like...
Sure.
I we've been on a writing thing, and honestly, it feels like the performances are just not holding it together, but...
They're pushing.
They push it to another place, because if it was just like regular acting and... Because, I'm sorry, but I'm just a little tired of the, well, you're always right, so, or she's always right. It's like, stop.
You don't need to write that in. That doesn't need to be a line.
Because, okay, I get it. I'm not saying that what Felicity did was wrong. She was right. Pull your head out of your ass and let's get this shit done. Thank you. Thank you, Felicity. Thank you for trying to talk some sense into him. But please, 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 it doesn't need to be written. We know she's right. You know, like, well, she's usually right. And then, okay, I understand that I talked about Iris before, and she's an okay character, and I understood why they did it in her flash time, but they're like, well, you were right, Iris. It's like, we know. We know she's right. We know.
We're more like, if someone's right, let their actions speak for them.
Exactly.
The characters don't need to say
Let your actions
it.
speak for themselves. You know, well, you're always right, so you're good. It's like, we know. We know you're right. Just give her that moment. Just give her that moment. That's it. That's all we need. You know how you write characters? And you know, what is, yeah, exactly. Actions speak louder than words, right? That's it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that she didn't do anything wrong this episode. Absolutely not. Good on
No,
her.
she was good on her.
Yeah.
She was like trying to get John and Oliver to pull their heads out of their asses. Like, guys, you're really fighting over no reason.
No, good on you. Good episode for her. Just the lines. Please stop writing them. We get it. They're always right. I'm sorry. That really is a pet peeve of mine. Okay.
Just when, yeah.
Because, please take my words. She didn't do anything wrong. She did great this episode. They're writing those lines in. Not even her saying it, but please. That's
Like the other characters
That's what
saying.
bothers me so much. It's not. So let me reiterate. For the Iris, she didn't even say anything. She just brought up an idea that Barry executed, but then it was just one after the other. Just, you're right. Oh, she's also right. That's what bothers me. That right there.
You don't need to say it.
That right there. That's all I'm saying. Done. Out of here. Gotta go. All right.
Overall, I honestly, because the acting was so amazing by everyone's parts, I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
I'm not gonna rate this.
You're not gonna rate it?
No. Thank you for indulging us, though. Please watch the entire video, if you would. Indulge us. Understand what we're talking about.
I just hope Arrow gets, not like the show, it's like this, something needs to give a win, because it's like, I don't even know, like at least before, like when you write these kinds of arcs, like there has to be some sort of silver lining, but I don't see any. So it's like, I'm just gonna watch this show go deeper, deeper, deeper into shit.
Yes.
Because how are you supposed to beat this? I have no clue.
No?
No.
Okay, so...
We're gonna have to see next episode what happens, because Ricardo Diaz got his thumb up everyone's ass and is pulling the strings out of their fucking intestines. It's just, I don't know. I'm tired. We need a win. Give me more than just Curtis's happiness as a win. He deserves it, but I need more.
Alright, guys. Thanks for watching.
Let us know what you guys thought of this episode and tag us in your Stardust Spotlight vids so you could be in next week's episode recap.
Exactly. Alright, see you in the next one.
Bye!